in the players that are there. What up, everybody? This is the NFL Draft Live, the NFL Draft live reaction. Day one, round one, only one round tonight. Tomorrow, I think there's going to be 3 rounds.
Yep.
And then Saturday, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, tomorrow will be 2 rounds, and then Saturday will be 3. The Las Vegas Raiders, the Reno Raiders. Shout out my man, the spokesman. The Las Vegas Raiders took Mr. ChatGPT, Fernando Mendoza, the quarterback from the Indiana Hoosiers, as the number 1 pick. Now, so before we even get started, let's get right into it. Not now, but right now. Mark, you said something hot as a 6-shooter. Now, normally the hot takes come from Anthony Roman, but you got one too. So
I got one, Doc, and I'm gonna tell you. What up, world? I am not sold. Now listen to the words that are coming out my mouth. Nothing extra in my mouth. Don't put nothing. Don't put no words in my mouth. I'm just like this. I'm not sold on Fernando Hernandez being the game-changing quarterback that some people are making him out to be. I think he's solid. I think he can make most throws, but the game-changing quarterback, I don't think it happens in the next 3 years for him to be game-changing. Here's why. Well, first, let me let that sizzle in your spirit.
Okay, hold on, one more. That's big. That's big right there. All right, so look, you got me. Okay, you got me. I was in my spirit. So look, this is the deal, Mark. In my spirit, he in the championship game, he went like 15 for 19. And most of his season, this dude was high 60s, low 70s percentage wise, and sometimes that would be the low for him. So like, I'm not.
He's efficient. He is efficient.
He's efficient. Pick number 2 is David Bailey from Texas Tech. God bless that man. Any man that can be a defender for Texas Tech and be picked that high, he's good. I don't know. I ain't got nothing.
Most people had the linebacker from Ohio State going right here.
Yes, Arvell Reese. So that means that the Cardinals, who they've got a lot of holes, but they need a quarterback.
Quarterback, or do you go best available? Because I'm telling you, whoever gets Ruben Bain is getting a game-changing player today.
Yeah. He's gonna be good.
I ain't talking about guys behind somebody, gotta get a feel for the game. Ruben Bain is a grown man coming out of college that doesn't have a lot of grown men. Which, let's go back to my first thought. Indiana had a great season. Indiana may be one of the oldest teams in the country.
Their age was like a year or 2 behind the youngest team in the league. Like I want to say that the oldest team
playing against young boys.
That is correct.
Not taking nothing from them again. I agree with everything Nick Saban says about it. Oh, he can make this throw. Oh, he can manage the game. He's smart. The one thing I disagree with is I don't think that athleticism he has is going to work in the league. And then here's the most important thing on my take about Mr. Hernandez. I don't like his supporting cast in Las Vegas.
Yeah, see, they gotta build up. They gotta build up these wide receivers. Now they got Genty. They do have Bowers at tight end. And then they traded their wide receivers, so they got a lot of draft capital too.
How many times did Kirk Cousins get hit?
Oh, he got hit. Well, all right. So to be fair, they did their left tackle. So I had this conversation. I'm with you. I was worried about their line too, and so again, shout out my man, the sportsman. He lives in LA. He's a Raiders fan through and through. And he's a very popular, not just with fans, but popular amongst a lot of players and coaches all around the league. A lot of people around the league respect him because he tells the truth. And so we talked about that offensive line. So 2 things they did offensively, 2 things on the offensive line that kind of made me feel a little bit better about them going wide receiver with their next pick. But the Raiders did this. So first they went out and got Linderbaum, the center from Baltimore.
Okay, did not realize that.
So they went and got Linderbaum. So they've got a good center. The other thing that they needed to mention, part of the reason why Genti got hit so much last year was because their left tackle was hurt. Colton Miller, their left tackle was hurt. So they've got a good left tackle if he can stay healthy, and then they got Linderbaum, and you got a tackle in the
Right
center.
guard was hurt part of the season. Towers, whatever his name is.
They had a patchwork offensive line. The other thing I'll tell you is this: is that they're one of the other things I think that, and I've been screaming this for years about the Steelers, is that sometimes offensive play isn't your offensive line play isn't always about the expert is here. What up, Freezy?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Sometimes offensive line play may not necessarily come down to talent or even smarts on the offensive line's part. But you remember you and I and Antoine used to argue back and forth all the time because there was just a lot of communication that needed to be, and that's the big thing is the communication portion for the offensive line.
You could have got from Baltimore helps with that because let's be real, their offense was pretty pro offense out of Indiana.
Yeah,
but because of that patchwork, he's gonna need somebody up there to help him see it pre-snap.
Right.
Somebody to help him communicate and stay safe again. I mean,
the good news is that it will be Kirk Cousins out of the gate. They've already announced that they plan to start a veteran and not start Mendoza out of the gate. The other thing is that Kubiak, the new head coach.
Wait. Let me bring it up. Is that because of ability or because of how much they pay him?
hey, shout out. Let me get this man name because I've been giving this man credit for a minute. Kirk Cousins agent. I need to know who he is. I need this man to I need him to give me life lessons because his name is Mike McCartney from Vayner Sports. Mike McCartney has won. He needed a Nobel Peace Prize because the fact that he got Kirk Cousins this much money twice,
multiple times, it's crazy.
It's wild. Hey, so all right, so everybody, welcome in. We gotta shout out. First of all, his hair is grown, so we're gonna start there. But listen, man, this is a professional NFL writer, by the way, everyone.
I'm not the NFL guru like that. Like,
no,
I know the game of football, but I get lost in some of the off-season moves and stuff like that.
Yeah, so hey, listen, Freezy is an NFL writer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're very proud, by the way.
Also, ask him a question.
All right, so okay, Freezy, you walked into a firefight. All right,
Yeah.
Hot take alert. Normally it's Ant with the hot takes. Big Mark came with a hot take for us, baby. He said that he doesn't believe that Fernando Mendoza will immediately walk in the first 3 years and be a game-changing quarterback.
Pause. Let me put something in context. First 3 years he plays, I don't think he'll be game-changing.
Well, okay, so all right.
For 3 years, and then plays next. I still don't think he will be.
So do you feel at that point? All right. So in today's era, look, we're not waiting 5 years like Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love did, man.
It's gonna be Jordan Love.
Yeah, I would be of the mindset that if it takes them 3 years to be a game changer, is that a bust?
It's kind of hard to say because now you've got guys like Sam Darnold where the first 4 years didn't start off well.
My God, you are correct.
To that second contract and in the right situation with the right weapons and the right coaches, and your career can turn around. Look at Geno Smith.
The right
I know last year wasn't his best season. Dang, Cardinals pick Jeremiah. That's good.
I love that pick.
But there's just a few guys that
they went and got him. Oh my God, Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals. That's interesting.
That's one of the best player on the board. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's interesting. So I would say, do you agree, Freezy? Do you feel like he could be a game changing quarterback immediately?
He had to grow on me, pause. He had to grow on me as one of my mentors was telling me just go back and watch with an open mind. And he has the necessary tools, big arm. It was underrated to me. I think I personally underrated his arm. He's mobile. He's big. He's a big. I saw him at the combine. Big dude.
He's big.
He's a big dude.
Yeah, 6'4", 230. That's a big boy.
I think they might have left a couple inches off. I ain't gonna lie. He might be 6'5", 6'6", but
Wow.
and he seemed like a good dude, a good leader. They seem to really like him. So I'm not gonna say like I think he's like the quarterback. I stamped my name on for a while has been Caleb Williams. I think Caleb Williams is that guy. So if you had to ask me, do I think he'll be that? No, I don't. But do I think he could be a top 12 quarterback in the league? Yeah, I think that. But that's not game changing. So I guess I do agree with what he said.
Well, if he could be top 12, and if he could be top 12 in his first 2 seasons, I would say I would put game changing on that.
Sorry, I probably answered it throughout his career, but
okay. Will he play though in the first 3 seasons?
Yeah.
He's gonna play next year. They only plan on keeping Kirk Cousins 1 year. I'm pretty sure about that. Oh my gosh! So where is his stats at, man? But yeah,
Mendoza 3,500 yards, 41 touchdowns. I think 6 interceptions and 72% completion.
Well, yeah, see, that's what I wanted. That's the one thing. Listen, man, the one thing that I as a Steelers fan who's been searching for a quarterback for the last 10 years, I can tell you with great certainty that somebody who makes it look. What is the reason why we don't feel good about Taylor Green, but because his decision making skills are poor.
You being a little too nice, big brother.
It is pee-wee football. Put your best athlete at quarterback and let him make plays. That's pee-wee football.
My point is that if he can't, if a guy like Mendoza comes in and he's gonna make the right decision, you can trust him to make the right decision just about every time. For me, I feel like, well, look, he might not be as dynamic as a Drake May, right? Or he might not be as dynamic as obviously certainly won't be as great a runner as like a Lamar Jackson and those types. But what I feel like is that he's gonna make the best decision. And sometimes that might just mean, hey, let me hand it off to this bowling ball of a running back I got. So if he's gonna make the right decision every time, that in itself can be dynamic. But what I'm sure of is that he's got that he'll be efficient, and efficiency for me is good. And this is why I was arguing with myself back and forth, because at the end of the day, it's easy to be efficient and make the right decision when the game ain't on you, right? When your defense ain't letting folks pass the 50, yeah, you know what I mean. It's gonna be a lot easier for you to lean on the conservative decision. But when the pressure's on.
To your point, last year, if you go back and look at his game by game stat, there was only a few games that he went over 30 attempts.
Right.
First game of the year, Old Dominion, he went 18 of 31 for 191 yards. Okay, first time.
Are we talking about Taylor or are we talking about Fernando?
I'm back on Fernando.
Mendoza. We're talking about Mendoza.
I think we definitely talking about Taylor.
His situation though is like not that bad. Like they just signed Lindenbaum. You got Colton Miller. You got Brock Bowers. You got Genty, and you just got a new coach, Clint Kubiak, who like we just talked about, was able to get the most out of, not the most, but like a lot out of Sam Darnold.
Breezy, what do you think about his wide receiver core?
The one at Indiana or the one right now?
The one he's walking into, that locker room he's walking into.
I mean, if you got Brock Bowers, you good to go. I mean, it needs to improve for sure. But if you got
But
Brock
we
at
just gonna
tight
put a
end, you
safety on
could.
top of him though, because we really ain't worried about the outside. But go ahead.
I mean, that's valid, but you could play Brock on the outside if you really wanted to.
You can flex him. Yeah, you can flex him. That'll mess up your whole triangle when you try to put that cloud on him for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So obviously their next pick is going to have to be a wide receiver. I know there was a lot of talk about about those in the Raiders camp were warning. Oh, Cardell Tate to Tennessee. Interesting. I know the Raiders were warning to.
Anybody really knew what was coming. None of this stuff is going as planned. At least
None of this.
Well, now with Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals at that point, because I bet you the Titans were gonna go after Jeremiah Love. I bet that was their plan, and that's why they probably went with Tate.
let me say this really quick: with the Titans taking Carnell Tate, go ahead and put my guy. I'm biased, Jordan Tyson, to the Giants.
They got him. Yeah, go for it,
Mr. Mark. I like you. I like you right here, brother. Right here. I know it's our first meeting, but you talking that talk, sir. I'm a big Tyson fan. I think he's the best receiver in the draft. Actually, I think he's the top 5 player in the draft.
Wow.
Just pure production. Blocker, he runs the whole tree. His hands are sure, and he can block on the outside. He's not afraid to be physical. He's not a weak guy. I mean, he ain't just David Boston strong, but he's strong.
Right.
You know what I mean? I like him. And I guarantee you, I would be shocked if the Giants don't take him. You gotta take
the next wide receiver. That's the thing they need. They need to have somebody opposite of Malik. That's gonna be a dynamic playmaker. So you gotta go with him. If you don't go with him, what are you doing at this point?
But here's the thing: I've seen a couple of people, and I think I'm looking at Yahoo Sports right now. They had them taking an edge, but we know David Bailey with the edge they're gonna take. He's already taken. I don't know who's second, third on their board, but to me, you got to take a wide receiver. But think about that head coach. Is he going to do it?
Why would they take? Look, they've got. Do they not like Thibodeau and Carter?
I think some of these mock drafts are,
No, go ahead, Mr. Mark. I'll cut you off.
No, you guys. I'm just saying. I think some of these mock drafts totally missed the bar in the first couple picks.
Yeah, I think so. But because at some point it's just got some of this has just got to be logical. Now, to be fair, I could see Reese, and that would be special. But I think more importantly for them, because they still don't know what they got with Carter. They've got Thibodeau. I know they just traded Sexy Dexy, so they got that. They got the number 10 pick from. I know. You just got to call him Sexy Dexy. That's just got to be what you call him. But yeah, but they do. There's Caleb Downs there too.
I got told personally, and again, as the draft is going so far,
come on,
my info's been a little shaky, but I got told personally they're looking at Downs and Jordan Tyson.
To me, you gotta go Jordan Tyson. I know Kuiper had Caleb Downs right there for you. You did.
I could see Caleb Downs there because when you get a playmaking safety, and Downs is a playmaking safety, it sets the tone for your defense, even if going from top down. And they've got some pass rushers that I feel like can be effective, especially when you got a safety that can take away half the field, and then it makes your cornerbacks immediately better if they're running bail or if they're running man. You got a safety that's going to be over the top of all of that. Then absolutely. Then to me, it's not a bad pick, but I think when you got a guy like Tyson, and I've done a little bit of research on him in the last few days, he could be special. And then you put him opposite of Malik Neighbors, who we know is special, and then they got Theo, what's his last name, Johnson, I believe it is, at tight end, and then you got Mr. Crayon Brains coming back. So I mean, you are.
But listen, if you don't take him here, you come back up at 10. Is it? They own that.
I think it's 10. Yeah.
So you're hoping that Cleveland, Washington, New Orleans, and Kansas City doesn't take him as a wide receiver?
I wouldn't take that chance. I wouldn't take that chance. I would go get him because okay, so let's say let's say you take Downs here. Let me get over here to this to these people, the best on the clock, right? So
The 4-3-4-4 guy.
absolutely who Tyson is? Tyson's yes, absolutely. I think you have to go. You have to go with Tyson here, especially since Tate is gone. You got to go with Tyson.
But they probably believe you can get him on the back end. Maybe.
I guarantee they hoping at 10. Guarantee they hoping. Listen, if they don't take him here, the only other person I can see him taking between that is maybe Kansas City, maybe. So he might be there at 10, bro.
I wouldn't take a chance because I mean, like, so it comes down to this: do you think that Downs is a more important to the team than
I'm gonna say this.
Tyson?
I do think Caleb Downs is a game-changing day one defender.
That's true.
I think you gotta look at it though. Like, look how safety got undervalued in the past. Kyle Hamilton fell to like 14, I believe.
Yeah, that's
Darwin
right.
fell to like 12, I believe.
13.
Yeah. Hey, look at those guys.
Well, and so then the other thing is okay. So all right, let me talk out both sides of my mouth because I don't think there's a safety that's even remotely close. Like it's Caleb Downs, and then these other guys don't measure.
100%.
So maybe you do got to go with Caleb Downs here, and then hope for the best. I mean, they traded.
I'm not mad if you go Caleb Downs. I'm not mad.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I do think Jordan Tyson helps a Harbaugh offense, but I'm not bad because I know he loves defense. That's what I'm saying with Harbaugh. Harbaugh's the John is there, right?
Cool. Yeah.
You know he's thinking defense. That's just how he is.
Well, so I'm gonna tell you something else. I just thought about this because I forgot it's Harbaugh there. And maybe it'll be different with Jackson Dart as opposed to Lamar. I know Lamar struggled playing out, getting receivers outside the hash to be good. But I think Harbaugh's got something to do with that. And so how much can we trust that either if he went with Tyson and Neighbors at wide receiver, how much can we trust that they're going to be the most that they're going to be able to get the most out of them because he didn't do it with Lamar. How hard is it? Lamar's got the arm, so if he couldn't get it with Lamar, how can we trust that he can do it with Jackson Dart? You know what I mean? Like
Dart needs all the help in the world.
This is true.
He needs help. So I think it's that green room there. I think is buzzing because Caleb Downs fits what Harbaugh likes to do, but Dart needs all the help he needs.
So I'm gonna tell you though. Truth of the matter is this: I don't believe that Kansas City is gonna go wide receiver. I believe that now who may get him is Washington because that's who I had love going to was Washington. And to be completely honest, especially now that
had him there, a couple of mock drafts had him.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Now that Love is gone, if I'm the Steelers, I might trade up. I might trade him to. Well, so here's the deal. We really need a quarterback, but we don't have to trade up for a quarterback.
Y'all need a lot of things.
We need a legitimate offensive tackle, and I don't know if we're gonna get him at 21. Our left tackle, I like Broderick Jones. I like Broderick Jones a lot, but even when he was healthy, there was a lot of back and forth and struggle with him, and a lot of up and down. I saw him at one point handle himself against Myles Garrett pretty well, and then there was there were times where he was just not that guy, and so I need my left tackle to be. Because I don't know who my quarterback is, and whoever it is either dead arm Aaron or the young guy who we still don't know what's going on with Will Howard. So to me, I think the best thing to do here is to talk to me. Breaking news. Woo!
I'm gonna let you see it when you see it.
I see it. Arvell Reese to the from Ohio State to the Giants.
Just ready to make a comment after this and say, man, he sure is slipping from what they thought.
Apparently not. But
so they're hoping at 10 they can get that wide receiver. There's no doubt Jordan is Tyson is the second best wide. He's the number one wide receiver on the board right now. No doubt.
I don't know if they go get him. I think they still gonna go get Caleb Downs at 10.
So then that means Harbaugh is calling the shots in the green room.
Yeah. Well, that was part of the ruling. That's what got him where because he thought about Miami and a couple other places, and the big thing for him was that hey, we got to have.
Mm.
We've got to have. I've got to have autonomy in this thing. So
It's not a bad pick though. I can't be mad at it.
no, of course not. As much as I want to, no, you cannot. But it's just they had other holes to me, and
What is Harbaugh defense usually? Is it usually 3-4?
Yeah, it
I
is.
think so.
Especially now that because you got Brian Burns, they're probably gonna bump him back inside. They're gonna do. They're gonna put Carter. You got. You still got Thibodeau. And then I thought they might go get a defensive tackle as well to replace Dexter. So I don't know.
I mean, bro. I mean, you got some talent. You got some speed. But as I look at this wide receiver core,
it's not very good.
I don't know them.
It's not very good.
Darius Slayton.
Yeah, I know him. I don't. He's hit his ceiling.
Is Malik Neighbors your ex?
Yeah.
He's the go get it guy.
No.
He is their number one, but they use
he's the number one, but he's not an X.
Z.
No. Yeah, he's not.
Kind of funny.
So you need an X. You need a go get him guy.
I mean,
what you think, Freeze?
Matter of fact, I'm sorry. Malik is the X, Y, and Z.
Is Tyson a go get it guy? Yeah, I know you said he can run the whole route tree. Is Tyson a go get it guy?
Block, I want you to do me a small favor. When this is over, just go put Jordan Tyson into your YouTube and just give it like 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Tough, Doc. He's tough. And his pedigree, man. Jalen doing his thing with the Cavaliers. This guy doing his thing now, man. Listen.
Yeah.
Tough. Listen, I'm going to say this. If Malik Neighbors and Tyson on the same field, bro,
that's scary.
It's trouble.
I'll say this, though. I don't trust Matt Nagy to save my life. Matt Nagy gonna have Jordan Tyson and Malik Neighbors, and he gonna call some bull jive.
Yeah, Matt.
They trying to make Scatterboo the damn face of the league, so yeah.
That's because he a crash dummy.
Yeah, but he'll never have a season where he healthy all year. He'll never be healthy all year.
I'm praying for him.
That's tough. Hey, thoughts and prayers right now.
A ton.
Who on the clock now? The Chiefs?
Yeah, it's the Chiefs right now. And you know what? So while we got them on the clock, we ain't got to wait for YouTube. Here we go, right here. This is the guy.
That was it right there. That was the play. I know that play.
Look at that outside release. Go get it with one arm.
You said go get it. Okay, you said that. You meant that, didn't you?
Yeah.
30
Get
seconds.
it now.
30 seconds.
He can get on top because he's 4-3, 4-4 all day.
Yeah, he gonna press that. He gonna and you know what that means. If they get Jordan Tyson, that means Malik Neighbors is 1-on-1. Come on, man.
Listen, you throw a hitch to Tyson, he might get you 50 on it.
You know what's funny? He kind of reminds me of Malik Neighbors, which is ironic.
Yeah, to have them both.
Very similar.
He also reminds me of Garrett Wilson. He got a little more twitch than Malik has.
Okay.
Yeah, he an athlete, man.
He's 6'2". Oh, you said 4'3" guy. I thought y'all was talking about 5'11".
Oh, you thought we were talking about a slot. Okay.
Woo!
Freezer, he thought we were talking about a slot receiver.
Yeah. I'm thinking y'all talking about old boy Edelman, Julian Edelman.
About an X or a Z, baby.
Oh Lord.
You talking about outside.
Your
number one, number two DB.
I would never put Julian. Not disrespect Julian. I would never put that type of player in my top 5 in a draft.
We right. Hey man, this dude is. I'm looking at some of these highlights, man. I think they should have probably went Jordan Tyson right there.
Hey, whoa! See, I got the NFL draft cast up, so it's a little bit faster than my.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm looking at it right now too.
They say this tackle, tight end, and cornerback.
Oh my God! Oh yeah. This kid is supposed to be special.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
I
So,
remember a
all right.
couple games he did pop off the screen. A couple games. I can't say I saw it every game, but a couple games he popped off the screen.
Okay. Okay. I'm afraid to type this in because every time I say anything nice about these people, my algorithm go crazy and be like, hey, yeah, be like, hey, don't you want to say spell everything GEAUX? No, mama, no, I don't. No,
Well,
thank you. I just
you got your location on. So what you expect?
yeah, I know it. I know it, and I hate it.
You
I
got
hate
your
it.
location on. But listen, a couple games he popped.
So give me your thoughts here, Freezy. Any thoughts on this? Because he didn't do a whole lot of working out.
I think
He
you gotta.
didn't.
I'm not like Delane's biggest fan. I think he is the best corner in the draft.
Okay.
But
In a bad corner draft, in my opinion. But go ahead.
Okay.
yeah, I wouldn't have traded up to get him. But I don't know what they know. I mean, I thought I did, but
My fault.
I would have kept where I was at. I think you could have gotten where they were at. But like I said, maybe they know something different.
Yeah, it's not a reach if it works out.
I
Right.
mean, no, you kind of gotta trust the Chiefs with DBs. They've had a lot of success drafting them. Obviously, Snead.
Yo, you talked about that. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely talked about that. Shout out to Freezy Sports. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Freezy Sports on all platforms except for Twitter, where it's Sports Freezy. And we still reporting that Freezy Sports dude on Twitter until we get him out of here.
We are reporting him religiously.
Mansour had 90 tackles, 62 of them solo, so he ain't afraid to come up and bump.
Yeah, he'll come in and do something. Yeah.
But that's what they look for in their defense. Again, like if you remember a few years back when they won the bowl against San Francisco, and they had Snead and McDuffie, those guys that came up and hit. Even guys like they brought in through free agency, like Tyrann Mathieu or Justin Reed.
Right.
Like those guys, they come up and hit Jalen. Jalen Watson was an okay tackler, but they like guys that they can send on corner blitzes, guys that'll come up in the run game, guys that'll hit. And you gotta just trust their past history in developing DBs, which in this case, I'm not even gonna give it a bad grade because I trust them.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, they've been doing something right. Other than getting older, they've been doing something right.
Getting older is part of the game, and you know what? When Andy Reid left Philadelphia, they said he was getting old, and
he literally revived his career.
Apparently, he got better, not old. So I can't argue with that. Washington's on the clock. Just to review for anybody that may be just joining us, the Fanatic Sports Podcast. There is my girl V Fit. What up, V? Valencia, here we go, Steelers. Hold on, I got you. I know y'all was wondering if I had it ready. Yes, the t-shirt too. We out there. We'll get around to number 21 eventually. But to review for everybody who's checking, of course, Fernando Mendoza went number 1 to the Raiders. David Bailey from Texas Tech went number 2 to the Jets. With the Jets, man, anything. I mean, like if they got 2 legs and half a brain, that seems like a good pick for the Jets right now. Because I mean,
they can get.
Oh my gosh, literally everything. The only place I feel very confident about them was Breece Hall at running back, and everything else was very questionable. I know they let a couple players walk in free agency. A couple of edge rushers and linebackers. They traded some people as well. I think Aaron Glenn's doing something right up there, but I know he's got a tough road to hoe. To be honest with you, but getting a good pass rusher, and then with their next pick, I would love to see the Jets come back and get a good defensive back, and let's just have a really good defense this year and lose games 7-6. 10-6, things like that.
That's what it was just at when they had Sauce and Quentin Williams.
Right. And but
switch this up a little bit.
All that's fair.
Well, I mean, there's room, and I think if he's got his people, which not to say that Sauce and Quentin couldn't have been his people. I think they were just expendable as far as your team was obviously not going to be good for a long time anyway. So very, very, very interesting to see what happens with David Bailey up there. Jeremiah Love, number 3 to the Cardinals. The dynamic running back. He got now he's a much bigger player than Reggie Bush was. But at 6 foot 214, he was drawing the Reggie Bush comparisons, which I think we need to tread lightly with those. That man was unreal, especially after shameless plug, by the way, especially after the interviews that I've had recently for the Kings of Saturday docuseries that will be releasing in the fall. Very excited about this. The Fanatic Sports Group will be producing an 8-part docuseries. We definitely need to get you with Georgia.
I'm ready.
So I'm gonna tell you the fun part for me while I'm shameless plugging here is that the interviews have been so fun. My favorite interviews are the teams that I didn't think about in my top 5. Because it will be, I've decided, Mark, it will be a countdown. We will release our top 5. The top 5 teams that I have, dynasties I have, in those runs that they've had. But when I thought about those, shout out to Tyron from Sports Testimony, by the way, for making the Kings of Saturday logo for me also. But
he made that. Oh,
yes,
that's my boy. Shout out to my boy, man.
Yeah, definitely give Sports Testimony a shout. This dude's doing everything, bro. He's hard with it, but like it was fun to really just kind of talk to the fans and content creators of the teams that I didn't have in my top 5, because it kind of just turned into here's why you should take out whatever team and put my team in as a top 5, and that was fun. Oklahoma was the one that surprised me the most. So very, very excited to kind of reveal some of this stuff. But I just got through talking with Ryan Abraham, the famed journalist that covered USC, and man, just reliving some of them times. Mark, matter of fact, while we're at it, Mark, you were on this team, if I'm not mistaken, that played USC in Fayetteville.
You gotta talk about that.
We don't. We don't have to if you don't want to.
I mean, let's talk about it.
Mr. Mark, all I gotta say to you is nobody else played out there.
It started off good. It did.
We scored first.
They scored the second play of the game. Cool, that's expected. I was on the sideline watching the Reggie Bush show. He disappeared on this inside zone, but when he came out, he was like 10 yards down the field. But we came back and scored right.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it.
Yeah, and then that was.
Hey,
I mean,
but you played though.
He played.
I can't say I was on the field with Reggie Bush.
Frosty Rucker hit me so hard, I was ready. I'm 18. That was September. So I'm 18. He 23. That man hit me. I'm talking about I was just holding on. But I was ready to street fight him, bro.
hey, bro. Hey, Mark has got a sweet left hand jump shot. He was ready to go explore it with
bro, his get off. Bro, his get off was different. It was different. His get off. And I didn't play a lot that game, but I played. His get off is crazy.
Hey, let me. So, all right, I've been telling this story for a little bit now, right? First off, so I want to say the season before this, Arkansas flew to LA to go play the number 1 team in the country who had defended national champions, and got smoked, 60 something. Yeah, right. And so the next year, it was a home and home that had been playing for some time now. And so the Hollywood came to Fayetteville, and let me tell you what you need to know about this Razorback team. This Razorback team won 10 straight games and made it all the way to the conference championship. That's what this team did. And USC, the University of Southern California Trojans, beat that team, the second or third best team in what's supposed to have been the best conference in football. They beat that team 70-14.
No, they beat us 70-17.
Oh, my fault. My bad. My bad. My bad. let me make sure I've been telling it wrong. Let me go back and delete the whole video.
I'm gonna tell you what was crazy about that game, man. Like leading up to it, we went out there like on Wednesday, right? So we wanted to get adjusted to the time and all that, man. The whole time, H is talking about. I'm sorry, when I say H, Houston.
He's talking about head coach Houston Nutt. Shout out to Houston Dale, man.
H was talking about it's a business trip. We're not there sightsee. This ain't no. This is a business trip. First thing we did, we got there was drive around Rodeo Drive and Hollywood.
Yeah, he did.
And all that stuff.
Yeah, because he had to get some.
I'm a freshman. I'm like, business trip, cool, bet. Man, we go to the Coliseum. Everybody got cameras. All the coaches got cameras. I was like, I ain't packed nothing. This
is legendary.
Legendary.
At some point, you got to understand. Yeah,
because I'm a freshman, hoping to get me a couple snaps, and I'm like, it's a business trip, bro. Them boys scored on every possession except for 2. Blocker, they took a knee at halftime and a knee at the end of the game. That was the 2 times they didn't score on us. They scored a touchdown every single possession.
Not even a field goal.
Leading to up, everybody talked about, and we believed it. SEC too physical. We too physical. The whole time, they ain't been hitting the mouth like this. We calling 4 and 7B, which 4 was our power, 7B was our counter. We going 22, 23 inside zones, 26, 27 outside zones. We gonna run it down their throat. Reggie Herring on the other side talking shit. They ain't seen it like this. Man, I'm over here so goddamn hard in the mouth, man. Listen,
hey man.
At halftime block. Listen, in the Coliseum, it's one tunnel. One tunnel.
Yeah. Y'all got to go by each other.
The locker room is first, and theirs is up farther in the tunnel. So again, they took a knee at halftime. So I'm already on the sideline. Offense is going to the thing. I'm like one of the first players getting into the locker room, bro. All of a sudden, like we walking up, it's a long walk. All of a sudden, you hear who barking. I said, what the fuck is this? It's Ken Norton Jr., the linebacker coach, running to their locker room. I said, oh, he crazy.
Yeah.
3 seconds later. The whole team come barking up the goddamn tunnel. It's like they kick their ass like they are different, bro.
Yeah. It ain't just
the mentality was different. They didn't think, bro.
I'm so glad.
Lindell White jumped from like the 5. You know how he did in the national championship game where he jumped like from the 5 of the 10. He did that shit against us.
Yeah. He's first of all, we should all mention that Lindell White is the same size as Mark, and he was playing running back. We should start there.
Huge.
Lindell White was 6 foot tall.
They had a big safety with he looked like Troy Polamalu. He just had hair coming out the back. They had Bing. No, there was a lot. They had Bing at the linebacker. They had Frosty Rucker. They had 2 big corners look like small forwards. It just listen. Their tight end Bird had me in awe just by the way his uniform was thrown. 18. I still like a basketball player a little bit. You know what I'm saying, bro? It was different. It was different, bro.
Hey, bro, listen, and you was in the height of this thing too, man.
We talking about coming off the 2004, where Auburn really should have been the national champion, but they right there with Auburn. They got crowned. 2005, they go right back play Texas, and we played Texas the year before. So we played Texas and USC back-to-back years.
We beat Texas that in 04.
Should have beat Texas.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Matt had a little bit of a fumble.
Oh, God bless him.
But shout out. Beat Texas. Had Texas beat.
Hey, also, before we get back into the NFL draft, one last thing I need to share with you, Mark. So I got my test score for the dynasties.
Hold on. Give me a second. Jordan Tyson.
Who going to New Orleans?
Jordan Tyson.
Yeah, that's oh my God, that's special. See, I knew he wasn't coming back around,
bro.
So now they got to go Kalen Downs.
What's that? Pick 8, and they got pick 10.
Yeah,
I don't know what other wide receiver you go get.
They not finna get one now. I mean, there's Boston. There's hold on. I was just looking at the wide receivers. There's Boston. There's Mikal Lemon from USC. I mean, they got some guys, but
cool moment. One brother's getting drafted while the other brother's playing in an NBA playoff game.
That's
You
what's
better
up.
look on that.
That's what's up.
Beautiful.
Very, very good point. You make a very good point there. But anyway, so last thing, Mark. I put Arkansas from 05 to 06 to 2011. That period, I put them into my test. We didn't score as bad as I thought we were gonna score. All right, we scored a 180. We scored better than a couple of teams that I had picked in my that I've got in our 12 teams that we plan the report on. So I was
There were some
thoroughly
big
impressed.
wins, but some bad losses.
Yeah. Well, and the biggest thing that stopped us was that we should have. We didn't win. We didn't win the national championship in that time. And we went to 2 conference championships during that time. I'm sorry. We went to 1 conference championship, and then we went to the Sugar Bowl in 2010. And that both of those should have been wins. Honestly, I'm sorry. Yeah. No. That Sugar Bowl was against Ohio State. When God rest his soul, when our boy Matt, when Mallett threw the pick, and then that was the Sugar Bowl, and then the conference championship was when we had Florida on the ropes, and our boy Fish fumbled the punt. Which, by the way, I finally gathered the balls to talk to him about this, and he explained the whole thing out. He said, "Man, look, the angle that it was going to go out of bounds, so I wanted to catch it and just at least save us, 5 or 6 yards." And then he lost it. And so, and then Lewis Murphy picked it up, which further lets me know that Tim Tebow owes Lewis Murphy that Heisman Trophy. Anyways, we'll get back to the draft, even though this is kind of college centric since it is the NFL draft.
It is.
Sonny Styles to the Commanders. Any thoughts on Sonny Styles to the Commanders? Which, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that because I know they were talking about Bobby Wagner coming back as well, and so Dan Quinn's a great defensive coordinator and defensive coach, and so having a playmaker like that in the middle of his defense is going to be crazy good. And then you get the mentor of Bobby Wagner on top of him. Yeah, chef kiss. Cardinal Tate. So Cardinal Tate didn't do much in the combine, if I'm not mistaken, right, Freezy?
Oh, yeah. I mean, on paper, I guess not. I didn't know a 4.5 became such a terrible time to the masses.
Jerry Rice ran a 4.5, but we're in a video game. We're in a video game world now where everybody runs. How many people ran 4.2s, right? How many people ran 4.3s? So at 4.4 is beginning to be slow outside of in the wide receiver and quarterback rooms these days. So, but no, a 4.5. It doesn't matter how fast you can run 40 yards if you can't get open enough to run them 40 yards. So to me, I'm the speed is my issue. But I did want to see him catching and kind of being a part of it. But he did have a really good season. So you put that with, I don't know if it's Shamir or Kamir, DK, and Elik Ayamaner. And then if I'm not mistaken, did they keep Trigg or whatever? No, they didn't. They didn't keep Okwankwu down in Tennessee. So that they probably need to go get another tight end, or maybe they're not going to go with one. Especially at 4.5, if they think he's too slow, then he can be the inside guy and kind of play that tight end position. That flex tight end. What tight ends do these days, not blocking and all that stuff. So, but I mean that looks like a pretty good ad for Cam Ward going into his second season. I feel very, very comfortable with Cam Ward there. That's where I would have thought they would have went with Jeremiah Love if the Cardinals hadn't taken him. But I mean, they like Tajay Spears. I think Tony Pollard was very productive. I think Khalil Mullins. I had a lot of. I was pretty high on him coming out of. Where did he come out of? He came out of Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. And so. Yeah, he came out of Michigan. So I was pretty high on him anyway. So I think running back wise, I think they'll be okay. They've got other holes to fill, a lot of other holes to fill in Tennessee. So getting Ward, his number one guy, is good. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think Arvell Reese is gonna be really, really good. I don't know that he should have. I don't know that I would have went with him with the Giants. I think the Giants have.
At 5, you think that's too high for him?
No. It's not even about high, about where he was drafted. But I think you have to go get your number 2 guy and Jordan Tyson. You put him opposite of Malik Neighbors, or at the very least, you say, "Hey, let me set the tone on defense and get Caleb Downs," which I'm pretty sure they're going to do at number 10 now. And so for me, that's what I would have done with that number 5 and spot, which the Giants are on the clock with number 10 now. But they went with Arvell Reese, the ecstatic, the electric pass rusher, and they added to a fold of other supposedly electric pass rushers from years past, like Kayvon Thibodeau, the Abdul Carter, Brian Burns. How much pass rushing do you really need when you just gave away the guy who really made your defense big? So
wow.
And they went offensive tackle.
Wow.
Which probably also was
all the help he can get, bro.
You're not wrong. But if that's all the help, if he needs that kind of help, why would you not get anyway? So Mansour Delane going to Kansas City. I'm with you, Freezy. What the Chiefs have done at cornerback the last 10 years has been pretty special. So I won't buck against what they're saying, what they've done, bringing in Delane. Or we just talked about Styles to Washington. Jordan Tyson going to Arizona to be, I believe it's pronounced Shuck. Is that it? I'm sorry, going to New Orleans. Is it Tyler Shuck or Schaff or however you say his name? He had a pretty promising end of the season, and so you get him a number 1 guy to grow with. I think that's pretty exciting. As a matter of fact, my men's ministry GroupMe is going crazy right now because they're very excited about New Orleans picking up Jordan Tyson, so he must be pretty good. The Browns took Spencer Fano, the offensive tackle from Utah.
And his family is happy.
I'm sure. So speaking
I gotta
of,
help my grandma with something real quick. I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah. No worries. So there's there he is, the angry Puerto Rican.
Why Freezy leave? Wait. So as soon as I get in, Freezy decides he wants to leave.
Well,
you know, like.
It's been a while,
man. When he lost last year and tried to talk so much shit about how good he was about drafting and he was number 1, that's all I heard. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, I'm here, and then Freezy's gone.
Which,
now
by the way, we definitely
Sir Charles Marcus.
We
definitely
got
to here.
I need Freezy back. Like I said, I don't be on the off-season stuff, but let me make sure I'm correct about this. Because, again, I'm biased because the Tyson family, I'm getting, I spoke to the mother. I know the guys that manage them. I know the people at the agency at Dallas. Listen.
Connected.
The Saints still have Derek Carr, which I'm not a Derek Carr fan, but he's able. But is it true that Alvin Kamara is still there?
Yes, he is.
Is it true that Chris Olave is still there?
He's still there.
Yes, Chris Olave is still there.
He's only on. So what Alvin Kamara is on, he's on like one of those restrictions for the year. Either you're healthy and you can play, or you're not healthy and you're done, pretty much. Like, that's what they kind of signed him to a contract with. Like, go look at his contract. It's so crazy. And it's so disrespectful, but at the end of the day, I would probably do the same thing if I had a running back that was trying to hold me hostage.
Well, so here's the thing. He wasn't he's been a healthy scratch for way too long. And so I mean, you kind of gotta make it real. And they got Travis Etienne from the Jacksonville Jaguars now too.
Wait, so they got Travis Etienne now?
Yeah, they got Travis Etienne, they got Olave. Now you add Jordan Tyson to that.
They're gonna put some points up, Doc. They're gonna put some points up.
The Cowboys played up to 11.
You know where Taylor Green is going?
To Europe.
You want to know where Taylor Green is going?
Don't make me mute you.
Taylor Green is going to the Pittsburgh Steelers as like one of the. He's probably going to be a defense.
Listen, we talked about you drinking. We talked about you coming on the show drunk.
No, actually, not drunk. Being dead serious. Being dead serious, not drunk. Me being dead serious. He's probably going to be like one of those cornerbacks. He's going to be a tight end or a running back. He's not coming into the league as a quarterback.
He's going to be a GA next year somewhere.
Hey, man. Well, he ain't a Razorback no more, so it is what it is now. But
hey, look, I'm keeping it real. Hey, go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead and tell him. You said he's going to be a DH? He's going to be a designated hitter somewhere in the league.
Graduate assistant at the University of Arkansas. Something like that.
Hey, so we got our first trade of the draft. The Cowboys traded up to number 11 from number 12 from Miami to take the number 11.
I can't wait till details come out. Do we have to cover this team? I mean,
we don't have to. It's fine.
We're gonna be 8-8 no matter what. So,
yeah.
I'm sorry. We're gonna cover.
You know what
I love today? You know what I love today?
What's that?
We drafted Sonny Styles.
Yeah, hey, I was waiting on you to say something.
Let me say this. I love that pick. First of all, 6'5", 244 is crazy, but he's athletic and slim enough, lean enough that in that nickel that y'all love to play, I think he can really cause some problems.
Facts.
I like it.
I'm glad that we didn't go offensive. That's one of the things that I thought that I was really happy about my team not drafting an offensive player.
I thought y'all were going to go Jeremiah Love.
And we didn't go, the typical. Like most of the time, Commanders always go offensive. For some reason, for the last 4 or 5 years, we've always gone offensive in the first round. And we don't go – we go defensive in the second, the fourth, and the fifth round. We always go defensive. But to be able to look and see and say, hey, they actually got a guy – that can actually run and be one of those guys that can do, from the strong safety position, he can drop down into the box and stop the run. Those are things that we tried to fix, and that right there is fixing a problem.
Wait, you talking about Sonny Styles?
Almost 4.6, 4.7 yards per rush. When you're giving up, offensive rushing yards, 4.7, that's almost basically 5 yards. That's basically 5 yards per rush.
Well,
that's a first down every single time you run the ball.
So hold on. Oh, every other time, but hold on a second. So y'all picked it. Y'all still got Frankie Louvu, which I kind of like Frankie Louvu. You picked up Odafe Oweh. You picked up Leo Chenal or however you say his name. I feel
Leon
like
Chenal. Say it right or don't say it all.
Leo, there's not an N. It's Leo.
No, I just told you. It's Leo.
Leo. I didn't say Leon. I said Leo.
No, you said Leon.
Okay. All right. So Leo Chenal, which is what I said.
You're thinking about the Pittsburgh Steelers and you drafted Traylon Green. Talon as your tight end or running back. It is what it is.
I mean, if he played tight end for us, I wouldn't be sad. But we don't need no wide receivers right now. I don't know if you heard, but we got our wide receiving core. We got four targets that are over 6'3". We good. Whoever throw the ball to him, quarterback?
No, wait, guys, wait.
Will Howard.
Guys. Look at the pick. Look at the pick.
Let me head over there.
Wait.
No.
Dallas Cowboys select Caleb Downs.
Hell of a move for the Cowboys. I don't know how good it is.
Dallas Cowboys just selected Caleb Downs. Okay.
Well, there goes your division.
I don't know how good it is for Caleb Downs, but it's great for the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's a great pick.
Maybe I'm behind y'all, or I don't know. Let me rewind this.
NFL draft, the draft cast.
This don't seem cool.
I'm gonna tell you who had it before that though. The NFL transaction page had it before the draft cast. Had it on ESPN. The spot track had it before that. But listen, great pick for the Cowboys.
Sure.
First of all, they need a lot of.
No, that's a great pick for the Cowboys.
He's a game changer, man. The kid is 6 foot he plays safety, but I've always questioned what is my man Nick Saban talking about him. But listen, I always thought he could really play a little nickel back, a little cornerback.
Mhm.
His feet are nice. He's not slow. He's physical. I think he's a game changer, bro. I love Caleb Downs. When the guy was at Alabama as a freshman, he was making plays. He was returning punts. He went to Ohio State in what they call the physical conference and held his own.
Yeah.
I like it.
Physical.
So
Air quotes,
you know
y'all.
why I like Caleb Downs, and I like the pick. I like the pick a lot for the Cowboys. The fact that he's actually like very fast off the ball. He doesn't take 1-2 seconds. It's like 1 second he's done and he's right across the line. The fact that he actually understands the dynamic of an actual snap count. I think that matters a lot when it comes to playing on the edge. I also think that has a lot to play when you're playing the linebacker position. You got to understand the snap count. He's basically what they just lost in Micah Parsons.
Downs?
From the safety spot?
I thought Caleb Downs was a middle of the field kind of guy.
He is.
That's
and
how
they're
he's
going to
being
start
used.
using him outside. What the Cowboys want to do, they want to use him like what Jabril Peppers was. They want to bring him down in the box. They want to bring him down, to play the edge, run back and forth from those three positions. And that's what's going to happen with the Cowboys, what you're getting from Downs.
They're really a 4-2-5, 4 down, 4-2-5 type of defense for the most part.
Yeah.
They do like the edge pressure, which is why I think they were able to use Micah like they used him, all around. But I think he's going to be a top safety guy because he can cover, he can come down the box. I don't know what they have on the outside really as far as corners again, but I think hell of a pick for them. But I just feel like the Cowboys is bad juju. I don't know if
He's a steal.
Guys go
Look,
there.
It's the Cowboys. So yeah.
Marcus, let me ask you a question. Do you think he's a steal in a draft?
Oh, 100%. 100%. 100%. Caleb Downs is a day one player. He don't need time. He's a day one to day player. And he got a brother that's already in the league, can tell you all about the schemes and everything and break it down. Caleb Downs.
Yeah, have you watched their podcast?
I have not.
Okay.
But he's a day one player today. He's plugging in today. Oh, he measured at 5'11", 5'8".
Caleb Downs coming out and
They got him listed at 6
to-
foot on ESPN.
He been 6 foot.
I will say this. I will say this. What I'm looking at in the Dolphins picking up a linebacker is so crazy because they have nobody on offense. It makes me just think, man,
They don't have anybody on
this
defense
team
either,
is
though.
gonna
So,
tank.
yeah. They got nobody anywhere. They got holes all over. So,
Well, they reached out there for a guy I think is one of the most inconsistent guys out there. I'm gonna let the pick come in. Y'all let me know when y'all see it.
Look, when the Dolphins pick this player, you already know where it's going.
wow.
I want to see what Nick Saban has to say about this pick.
Interesting.
I know he's not gonna talk bad about him.
So,
They're
like,
not, yeah.
I can't talk bad about this pick because it's a defensive tackle, but you don't need a defensive tackle. You need offensive players, and you got nothing.
No. Caden Proctor's offensive tackle.
He's
So,
offensive tackle.
Offense, my bad. I seen DT. My bad. But
I ain't gonna tell you. I think he
who's
has.
he? Basically, let me ask you a question. Who is he want to go ahead and guard? Which quarterback? Are we really going to say Malik Willis is going to be the quarterback of the Dolphins? For real?
I think with time he can be solid. I think.
Man,
with
come
time-
on, stop.
With time,
Stop.
be solid.
You said, you know what's funny, Marcus? You said Victor Wembanyama wouldn't be
We talking about
no, hold on. No,
he's
see,
not
this
gonna
is
win
me
the
coming
MVP.
at
He's
you
not
real
gonna win a
quick.
championship. Stop it.
You said Victor Wembanyama would not be an MVP candidate.
No, that's not what I said.
And I told you he would be.
That's not what I said.
And all of a sudden, he's an MVP candidate.
He won't win MVP.
And you're telling me,
and he still won't.
come on, bro. Marcus,
He's not going to be the MVP, and he's not going to win championship.
I mean, if you
Those-
foul
those
beat
two
all day
things are
long,
true.
I guess you can win the MVP all day long.
I mean, he ain't going to win either one of them, so whatever. Back to Proctor, though. Proctor is big and strong when he gets his hands on you. I don't like Proctor in space. Now, I know the NFL doesn't have a whole lot of space, but I don't like Proctor when he has to move a lot.
What I'm watching on the screen right now, he looks like he can run in space. Now,
Yeah, but
maybe
that's-
we're
that's
looking
how-
at two
that's
different
highlights.
tapes.
That's highlights.
And outside of the point of attack against guys that can bend.
Right.
When those ends that are come up and bending, okay, go back to the Michigan game and look at that final play and look who got their ass blew up. When they lost to Michigan in semifinals, watch that game. Proctor got his ass towed up. Can I cuss on your platform? He got his
You
ass-
always welcome to cuss.
Now,
Hey, I do
if
have a
he gets
question
hands
for
on
you.
If he
Yeah,
gets
what
his
you got?
hands
Hey,
on
I do have a question.
he's strong.
And I'm going to ask both y'all this.
All right.
How the hell are you the Dolphins and you lost all of your offensive stars and you don't draft offensively besides the line? What are you trying to do when you're drafting the offensive
Well,
line?
maybe they want to build. They want to build through the line first, is what I would do. Because what good is any of that? You already got a running back. You still got you still got Devin A-Chain. But what good is that if can't nobody block for him? What good is it if the quarterback ain't got time to drop back and throw it to whatever receiver? Right?
And to your
build-
point, they're unsure
building-
about their quarterback. So you
Good
gotta
point.
protect him.
Right. So you got to go with what you know. You got to go with what's going to work. Shout out to the Blue Report. First of all, before we start anything, y'all make sure y'all go and follow at the Blue Report 1902.
1902.
Make sure y'all check out that. I am proud
What
to
up,
say
Blue?
that we've been doing. I'm gonna get to that vid. I'm gonna get to your audio after the after this. I'm gonna probably
Yeah,
jump on
let
in an hour.
me throw a teaser out there for the Throwback Thursday this week. I talked about the Penn State running back curse.
Yeah. Y'all definitely gotta check that out. Y'all definitely gotta check that
Yeah.
out. But look, so look, this is Proctor 101 in space. Now again, these are highlights. They're not picking the bad parts out. They're picking.
Listen, if he gets his
He
hands on you,
runs downfield. What are you talking about? He runs downfield and blocks.
count how many times they threw a screen with him.
Ooh.
Count. And I ain't got to count. I watched every game. They don't. Now, at the point of attack, if he gets his hands on you, great. But I watched him against the board from Michigan, and I watched him in semifinals against Michigan, and they tore his ass out.
Well, look how even there. Look, he had to recover. You saw how he got beat on that play.
Bro, he's a downhill.
So you're saying he's a right tackle at best, but more than likely he's a
I
guard.
think he's better at guard, in my opinion.
Hard.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
guard.
he's a guard.
When you have those benders on that
Yeah.
edge,
Think about TJ Watt. TJ Watt has made $50 million off of that dip and rip, getting his shoulder underneath you. And if you
Every single time.
what am I supposed to say? I can't.
I mean,
y'all ain't
I'm
got
just
no
saying,
pass
every
rusher, so
single
I can't
time
use it.
TJ Watt has made money off that single fucking play. Like that. Like
That dip
he's
and rip is
getting his
nasty.
ass kicked.
Here's a screen.
But
Here's a
I'm just
screen,
saying,
Mike.
like if you
Here's
put
a
him in
screen,
the
Mark.
right position, he's gonna be a really good blocker and a good guy that's down the hill. Like we can't sit here and act like this guy's gonna be trash.
no, he's trash at the point of
He ain't no
attack.
tackle.
Good. But you
But
saw
well, so all right, so here can he reach the defensive end and hook him for Devin A-Chain? Devin A-Chain loves to run it
Whoa, can
outside.
you slow it down real quick?
It's not my video. I just got it off TikTok.
I'm gonna say this. You saw those two screens out in the flat. Two of them he got beat on.
Yeah.
Look, he's blocking. Like I'm watching him down. Like come down off the block. He's coming off his tackle.
What you're
So-
watching is defenders trying to bull rush him.
Yeah,
At-
which is stupid. It's a big song.
on offense, let me
Now,
throw this out here.
probably on,
On,
I will
on
say
offense,
this,
hold on, man.
probably on that screen, you keep saying, yeah, he's probably going to get his
Yeah.
ass kicked on that screen.
Yeah.
He's a big.
So,
Hey,
He's
on
Go ahead, Blue.
offense,
He's
on
not a
offense,
defender. He's not a defender.
on offense, after the quarterback, who's the highest paid player on the field on offense?
Left
Left
tackle.
tackle. That
Left
dude
tackle.
is a guard. That dude is a guard.
Yeah, he's good.
He's a guard.
Hey,
Hey,
yo,
look,
Blue.
I got.
Strong.
Hold on,
All
man.
right,
I got to
so
get up on here. I'm at work.
real quick.
Uh,
But before
I said this morning. I said this morning. I was talking to D. Sewell. I said Dallas need to find a way to get Caleb Downs.
shout
Call
out
it.
shout out to D Sewell and
And I'm not an Ohio
KCWA.
State fan, but I respect that young
Shout
man.
out to y'all.
Hey,
I respect that young man.
it's a game changer, man. A game.
Yeah. Hey, I'm out, man. I'm at work. I gotta go back here and watch this register.
All right, Blue. All right, but y'all make sure y'all blue, at the Blue Report 1902 on Instagram. We're getting visuals to go with all of his sports reports on Kiss NWA. Matter of fact, y'all make sure y'all follow Kiss NWA as well on Instagram. Shout out to D Sewell. Shout out to Teasy and yeah, he a playmaker, bro.
Man,
That's a
dude,
playmaker right there.
Listen, he can do it all. There's no weakness in his game. Let me say it like that. I haven't seen a weakness in his game since he was at Alabama.
Yeah.
Closing
Look at it.
speed, open field, bro.
You know what he reminds me of?
What's that?
He reminds me of Sean Taylor, the guy that actually like plays down to the
Yeah,
feet,
yeah.
where
He'll
he
get it-
tackles
he can get in
from
the
the
box,
feet.
he
He's
can-
not afraid to go down low, but he's also not afraid to go up high.
Yeah, and
The
hit.
fact that he's fast and he has recognition, Caleb Downs probably could be the steal of this draft.
Hey, so on the clock right now, I'm interested in this on the clock. The Rams have the number 13 pick. Now and you know Jimmy Garoppolo retired. Any predictions? Any thoughts on what they might do with their pick at number 13? Oh, there it is. Never mind. They did exactly what I was going to predict them to do. Have y'all?
I would probably have never gone this way.
Let me say this: if you want a guy you can take time to groom and let him grow,
Not
behind
him.
I mean,
You
he's
don't
a
like
game
Ty
winner.
Simpson?
I don't like Ty Simpson at all, dude. That's why this is the reason why there's a reason why Saban is smiling and laughing.
I don't like Ty Simpson as a
I don't like him. I like him as a quarterback, Mark. I will say this. I like him as a quarterback, but I don't like him for the Rams.
I like him as a fourth rounder. I like him as a second, third day guy.
Not this early.
I think he's way
Not
he's a
this
game
early,
manager,
dude.
but he's
Not this
very
early.
good.
This is crazy. Like, why would you draft him this early?
Yeah, I'm
So
not-
that automatically tells
Well,
me
all right,
that
so-
your mental is all right. So Matthew Stafford is supposed to groom you.
So let me ask you this: where would you have gone?
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
Wow.
I would have went.
That's why I would have taken quarterback. I would have taken him in the first round. It's not a reach if it works out, right? And now you got the time. We know Stafford still got 2 good years left in him. I would have gone with Simpson at quarterback here because I don't know that there's another hole they have. They got their running back solidified. They've got their wide receiver core straight. Defensively, this is one of the best defenses in the
Wait,
in
did
the
you
league.
say they have the wide receiver core locked up?
I said it's straight. They got
Who's their wide receiver
obviously-
core?
They got Puka. They got it was another little wide
Don't say
receiver that I liked.
Devontae.
No. They got somebody outside of him.
They got Tyler Johnson still, don't they? And Tutu. They still got Tutu.
Yeah, Tutu. That's who I was thinking
They
of.
still got Tutu Atwell.
They've got some guys who can make some plays. And with somebody like Matt Stafford, who's going to teach someone like Ty Simpson, I think you're okay. Wide receiver wise, you can go get one of those in the second round and be just fine. I don't think I think I reach and I go get my quarterback of the future. And if he's not the future, look, they weren't supposed to have this pick anyways. They traded for this pick.
Look, you know what's funny? I would have drafted up. If I was them, I would have drafted up. I would have went to the Saints, and I would have taken that pick. And if Jordan Tyson was out there, I'm taking Jordan Tyson as my receiver. If I have Matthew Stafford still throwing me the ball, let me get Jordan Tyson as a receiver. I'm sorry. I don't take Ty Simpson. I would draft up.
I'm not taking Ty Simpson right
I
now.
probably would have
I'm not
traded
taking
back.
Ty Simpson in this at all. I'm drafting up. If I have an opportunity to draft up, let me go ahead and see what I can do with the Saints. Saints sitting here, they playing pretty. They got no quarterback, no nothing. Here, they could have taken Ty Simpson right here.
No. They like Tyler Shough.
Switched that all. I would have switched it.
They like Tyler
around.
Shough. They like Tyler Shough. They like him. They play well.
Sorry, man. I would have switched that. I would have switched that pick right there. I would have switched, and I would have gone to Jordan Tyson. I would have tried to draft up, knowing if I'm trying to win now, again, I'm taking another wide receiver to get alongside Puka Nacua. We don't have Devontae Adams.
Are you taking Mekhi Lemon from USC?
That's the problem.
No.
Do you take?
I'm
Denzel
switching.
from Washington?
I'm literally hoping that the Saints would actually be stupid enough to take Ty Simpson.
Okay, but still, who do you take at wide receiver? Because listen, you got Mekhi Lemon at USC, you got Boston out of Washington, the guy from Indiana that made the catch, Omar Cooper Jr.
Yeah.
It's a big drop off after my boy Jordan.
It is, but no one expected. Here's my thing, though, Marcus. No one would expect that trade to where they come up and the Rams go ahead and say, you know what, we're gonna take Jordan Tyson.
I mean,
If they make that trade, that's my thought. If they make that trade, that would be the only logical trade.
I agree. I think Jordan Tyson is a steal of the draft. I think he was still a steal at 8. And I think that Ty Simpson is not a first or second day guy.
I don't think so either.
No,
wide receiver.
but he would be that second. He would be that guy on the outside. But we don't know what you might get from Jordan Tyson, but you're still giving the Saints an opportunity to get a quarterback because they don't have a fucking quarterback. If we're going to sit here and say Tyler, whatever.
They like Tyler Shough. They like Tyler Shough
or whatever. We're going to sit here and say he's a quarterback of the century. We got a problem because they should have easily made that trade and said, you know what? We don't need this pick. There's other quarterbacks in the league we're trying to draft. Here, go ahead, Rams. Take this pick. We'll go ahead and get Ty Simpson. You know what? We may not even need Ty Simpson.
Well, it doesn't matter now.
That's
So
my mentality when I'm thinking of it is like, why not draft down?
I think Tyler Shough's gonna look like a star now.
He got Olave.
He got Tyson.
Jalen Green's gonna be your tight end, so shut up.
Shit, Tyson Hill can go out there and catch the ball now. Hell, he gonna be 1-on-1.
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at Tyler Green at my tight end, but I've got 2 great tight ends anyway, so I'm good to go. You don't worry about that. You worry about who Jaden Daniels is gonna fumble trying to throw the ball to. But
we got that coming up in the second round, Bo. Hey, bro. I can't wait.
Debo is my size. Well, I hope
it's gonna
it
be
goes
so
well
fun when y'all watch what we do in the offensive side of the ball come the second round. Come second round, I hope you guys realize what we're gonna do.
Okay,
I'm glad we didn't go stupid and try to draft up to get Jeremiah Love. I'm really glad Jeremiah Love got picked 3rd. I'm really happy about that. Like it was an opportunity for me to go, whew, damn, we weren't stupid. We decided to go defense because we needed fucking defense. But damn, most of the time, everybody likes to go offense. I literally was happy we got Sonny Styles. and I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Forget all that, man. Listen, Ruben Bain finna go to Tampa Bay.
I thought that the Redbirds was gonna take him.
To me, he's top 3 best players in the draft right now, bro. Ruben Bain, again, he's a day one install guy. Day one. 250, 260. Bender can play 5 technique, 9 technique. You could get away with a 3, a 4-eye. He's good. He's got good hands. He's got great leverage. He's got a great get off. There's nothing to not like about Ruben Bain, and he put it on film every game.
Yeah, he did.
You can't
See, but you and him are offensive and defensive players, man. Y'all don't like offense. I swear. Neither one of y'all like offense.
So you mean tell me Tampa Bay don't need to go defense?
No, Tampa Bay definitely needs to go defense. I will say that. I won't go against you on that at all. But I will say this. I swear, every time we talk, it's always defense, offense. Look, man, y'all always want to do this offensive tackles and these defensive tackles. Hey, man, you know what moves out when you go, a little 5-yard hitch? You know who gets the ball? The receiver gets the ball. The quarterback actually throws the ball. The guy that's actually fake blocking and, does a little 3-4 yard hitch and he's right there. And then all of a sudden he's in the little zone coverage and he's like wide open. And then he just goes and scrambles for like 70, 80, 90 yards on Marcus Winston because Marcus Winston likes to talk shit. No.
And it's a 3-step, 5-step drop game. The game is
come on, bro. You gotta have some respect for this shit, though, dude.
It's in the trenches.
You gotta have some respect for. I get it, Marcus. I get it. I get it. We gotta play defense.
You got to play. You got to win in the trenches. So smart on them to go with a tackle or guard. They got a guard.
Concussions every day if you ain't got them boys protecting in the trenches. I don't care.
It says the Buccaneers pick
Shout out to the big man love. Shout out to the big man love.
It says the Buccaneers pick is in. Here's my thing. The Buccaneers pick is in. But one of the things I want to know is it hasn't even told us what the Buccaneers pick is. So what's the Buccaneers pick?
Ruben Bain.
Another steal of the draft.
Day one game changer. As long as he can stay in shape. Because he's a big boy.
Ruben Bain is a steal of the draft.
Yes, sir. Can play multiple positions on the line. Great hand, explosive hands, great get off, great dip.
The fact that he went this far down is also blasphemy.
Yes, sir. Very much so. But see, it's the flash of a 6'5", 240-pound Sonny guy. It's the flash of these lean.
Yo, this stupid as shit. If they get Ruben Bain from the Buccaneers, and you're probably a little ahead of me, so I don't know. Because I got it on right now, on Disney right now. Man, if they get Ruben Bain, this is another steal of the draft that just literally is probably going to blow my mind because it's like you can't just let a guy be this quick, this athletic on defensive side of the ball and just let him go.
I agree.
Like, this is stupid if this is happening.
Okay, so while we got a second, because I don't know what's going on the website, it's taking forever to show up. But shout out to OT nurse Sarah Arenas, our super fan, and Raiders fan, by the way, who got her the number 1 pick.
Ruben Bain. Smart move.
Yo, I hate you. Marcus, I hate you so much right now, dog. I hate you so much.
I'm not a huge NFL guy. I don't watch everybody all the time, but I know they need defense.
Man, but do you understand what I was saying? It's like this dude should have been drafted a long time ago. Like, he should have been drafted top 10.
I agree. Listen, I'm taking him before I take the guy from Texas Tech.
David Bailey.
Yeah, he's way ahead of David Bailey.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah,
I think
he's
he's
day
way
one. The day one guy. All right, look. So we gotta take a bathroom break. Because I gotta pee. But
Well,
while
your
we're
team, if I'm not mistaken, your team is on a clock.
no, we're not. I'm not a Jets fan. We got 5 more picks. to
Wait,
the
I
most
thought you
important
were,
thing.
man. You know, Aaron Rodgers comes from
No,
here.
no, but wait a minute. Why are you talking about it? Shout out our guy, NFL playmaker Ben Rodriguez, who is a Jets fan, and he is at the draft right now as we speak. So shout out to him for being at the draft in Pittsburgh.
Shout out B-Rod.
Yeah, it definitely not didn't have a great fantasy football season. We're gonna talk about that when we get back. But the Jets have their second first round pick. What do you think they're gonna do with their second first round pick?
I'm saying they're going.
They'll probably pick a
Talk
kicker.
amongst yourself. Talk amongst yourself. I'll be right.
Marcus, they're probably going to pick a kicker. You know, if you're the Jets and you have no mentality whatsoever on what to draft and what to do, first thing you're going to do is pick a kicker. It's like picking a kicker in Madden, like fantasy. It's like, hey, man, we're going to do this right now, man. And the first pick you got, man, you're picking Justin Tucker as your first overall kicker and first overall pick. That's what the Jets are going to do.
The only question is, do you go the other defensive end from Miami, Moss or whatever his name is, the King guy, or
I would go if I'm them, and I'm trying to utilize my running backs that I have in the backfield. You know, with Edwards, you do have what's the wide receiver? Oh my God!
I think they have best available, Mekhi Lemon. Now I'm not.
I honestly think I'm going offensive. I think I'm going to go offensive. And because you know, again, who's the idiot that's sitting here talking? It's Robert Saleh. And, you know, so obviously he's probably going to go away from what he used to play. Mind you, he was defensively, and then everything he did was offensively. So I can imagine this is going to be an offensive pick. I could probably see this, and I'm not trying to be an asshole.
Okay.
I see them picking up a random wide receiver out of this draft.
It's going to be Mekhi Lemon then. It's going to be Mekhi Lemon.
Yep.
It's going to be Mekhi Lemon then.
It's going to be really stupid because I would not do this. Like, if I'm being smart, I'm doing what Justin Fields is asking for. I'll probably pick up Jermon McCoy. You don't need a tight end. You need defensive. If they don't pick up McCoy, there's a problem here, man. And McCoy, there's something wrong with his draft.
McCoy didn't run very well, from what I understand. Like he didn't do a lot in the combine, if I remember correctly. So
now listen, ESPN has Mekhi Lemon as the next best available. I personally think Omar Cooper is better than him. Out of
wow,
I actually like Mekhi Lemon just as much as I like Denzel Boston or Washington, but I think Omari Cooper is better than both. That's just me.
Wow.
I think he has more take the top off, and I think he can also run intermediate. Now, Boston's bigger, 6'4". I just ain't sold on USC's Mekhi Lemon. I'm just not sold. Is he good? Hell yes. But I don't think he's this.
Mekhi Lemon. Watch. What?
Oh, interesting. They got that.
I like. Hey,
that's the playmaker. That's the playmaker.
He's a playmaker.
That's a playmaker. He's a 4'4" guy at 6'6", do something. That's a playmaker right there. That's smart. On the cool, that's smart.
I thought he was gonna go a couple.
Hey man, hey. Yeah,
I thought was gonna go to Tampa Bay.
It's smart. It's so smart. How many times Geno Smith gonna get sacked? Answer that question.
Yeah, but Geno's not your future quarterback. You need a playmaker for your future quarterback.
Doesn't matter. If Aaron Glenn says that is the future in the promised land, how many times that dude getting sacked? I'll wait.
But Geno Smith is older than you. He's not. He's not your.
He's not older than me. I'm older than him. Actually, I shouldn't even say that out loud.
Yeah, you old. Everybody knows.
I don't know, man.
Hey, don't say that, Mark. It's not important.
I get the explosiveness. I get it. I get what you're trying to do. But
you got the tight end.
You got to be able to get somebody to block. You got to at least, get on the. You got to at least have somebody to stretch.
That dude ain't gonna block.
You got to at least have somebody stretch. That offensive line from a defensive standpoint. You got to be able to move that. I'm sorry. I would have went defensive. I would have went defensively all day long. If not, I'm going in offensive tackle.
Hey, listen. Everybody stop cussing. My grandma just got on.
I'm so sorry. It was all Marcus's fault.
Let me just say this. I'm not sure what that defense looks like as far as Eric Watson, all those guys like that. I think they're solid.
Marcus told me to curse, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
This guy, who's the quarterback at the Jets right now?
Well, that was my next question.
Geno Smith.
Question. No. So all right. So look. In the draft,
Geno Smith is the quarterback for the Jets. No. Hold on. Geno Smith is the quarterback for the Jets.
So you got Geno number one.
He's not the future.
I'm gonna say this.
You keep saying he's not the future, but Aaron Glenn said he was the promised land.
I don't know about it.
I believe in the coach. Look, I'm sorry. If a coach tells me I'm going to the promised land, I'm believing that coach. So apparently I'm going to the promised land because my coach told me I'm going to the promised land, and my name is Geno Smith. And I also want you to do me a favor. I want you to put tax on that because I stand on that. Geno Smith. See, Geno Smith for Super Bowl champion.
All right, so look, the Jets don't have any more picks in the first round.
Don't look at me like that, Marcus.
So in the second round, they've got. I'm trying to look up their picks in the second round now. Okay, in the second round, they've got the number 1 and the number 12 pick in the second round. So obviously they're gonna probably go quarterback in the second round, right?
Man, who the hell is out there? Can we talk about that for a minute? Who is out there quarterback?
Well, I was just about to, man. You read my mind, Mark. So all right. So Garrett Nussmeier from LSU. What quarterbacks are out there to be drafted? Left there's Garrett Nussmeier, Carson Beck, Drew Aller.
Oh my God, I don't know. I don't like Nussmeier or whatever. I know his daddy's an OC and everything. And we're gonna see what he's gonna do down there with
Carson Beck is gonna be way better than Nussmeier.
I'm not saying that either.
I'm gonna literally say that right now. I don't care where he gets drafted. Carson Beck is gonna be way better quarterback than Nussmeier.
I'm not gonna say that.
I mean, I obviously you guys don't like the real SEC because LSU's not really an SEC team.
Hey, what's the real SEC?
The real SEC is like Georgia, Arkansas, Alabama.
I think they need to go after Diego Pavia.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Never mind. My bad. Hey, Mark. Hey, I'm glad it's a screen between us. Mark almost hit me. Hey, Mark almost hit me.
Wait, did you really just say that?
Bro, stop that. I'm going to say this, though. Real talk. All seriousness. Garrett Nussmeier is probably going to be the next quarterback off the board, right? For sure.
Right.
But I do not think he's a big time, again, third day guy at most, at the earliest. I don't.
Carson Beck is going to have a better career. I'm being dead serious. Carson Beck's going to have a better career.
I don't think either one of them become real starters. So, I mean, maybe so. I don't know. This literally might not have another quarterback.
I think Carson Beck reads the defense better than Nussmeier.
Oh, I won't say that.
Look, I will say this. I think Carson Beck actually he's learned to read a defense better than Nussmeier. Watching Nussmeier in the ball game, watching Nussmeier over 3-4 every single time, 3-4 games over at Sassy's where I was at and had to sit here and go through all of that bullshit. Watching his games and then turning around and watching Carson Beck every single time when he was on, I think Carson Beck can actually run an offense. I think Carson Beck can actually understand what a blitz is and what's a one side linebacker coming down, or here's the zone, here's zone 3, here's a cover 3, here's a cover 4. Like, I don't know, but
like any of them.
I just think Carson Beck understands it better.
I think Carson Beck is absolute ass. I don't like any of them. If I had
You want to put money on that? Because last time you told me Victor wasn't going to be shit, and you almost lost your money on that. So you want to
I
talk?
don't even know what conversation you're talking about. I just told you Victor Wembanyama will not win an MVP or a championship. In those
He's going to win. Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my
I
God.
think he would win an MVP. I don't have him win a championship. But anyway, this is NFL.
right.
My bad, man. I'm just over here just thinking, like, I just sit here and just think Marcus is just like, I forgot, man. He got that Walmart money. I forgot.
Is it Baron Morton, the guy from Texas Tech? Is that you said? Is it Baron? Baron?
Oh yeah.
I like the gunslinger, air raid Morton guy because I think you can fit him into more systems. Carson Beck, Nussmeier, I don't think is very good because he doesn't have the pocket presence. That boy gets jittery.
Yeah. You can trick Nussmeier easily.
Yeah, he's tough, but I ain't trust him. And after that, I don't think there's another quarterback that'll get picked until the weekend.
Well, now wait a minute. Now you passed by the number 4 quarterback.
The Lions picking up Blake Miller is really smart.
I like it.
Blake Miller, offensive tackle. Yeah, because they lost the offensive tackle, didn't they?
That's a defensive. Offensive tackle. It's smart because they lost what they lost on the offensive side. It's smart.
I like it.
It's really, really smart because this guy can actually play the left guard or the right guard. He can move.
I mean, they got everything else.
This guy moves from the line, man. It's not just one side. It's not like he's playing the left tackle, right tackle. You just ask him, you just tell him, hey, do me a favor, fill this hole. Here you go. And he's going to fill it.
I ain't gonna lie, at 6'7", boy.
Man, this is a steal for them, man. On the offensive side, and you're going to be running the ball with nothing but Jahmyr Gibbs?
Well, see, I'm interested to know what they're going to do with. I think they're going to go running back in the second round because they need to replace David Montgomery. Montgomery was much more productive than people want to give him credit for.
Man,
I know
Montgomery was always productive in the goal line position. It was never Gibbs. Always, Gibbs was never one of those guys on the goal line. It was always Montgomery. I think this is a great pickup for the Lions.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At 6'7", though, he's got to play outside at 6'7".
Yeah, he got to have long arms.
The fact that he can move from, he can move any part of the line. Like, you just fill him in. Hey, you know what? I need you at left tackle. Okay, coach.
I don't trust him.
Minnesota picked up quick, too.
I'm gonna put him outside. Unless he show me a great bender, I'm gonna put him outside.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. You're absolutely correct.
You gotta get down in there. Uh-oh.
Man, that's a
Caleb
fact.
Banks. Caleb Banks. He from FLA.
I think I have a problem with this.
Why?
Man, you're just going to keep leaving Justin Jefferson out by himself, man?
That's what he signed up for.
Man, we're just going to keep leaving JJ by himself. All right, man. I guess that's what we're doing here, man. We're just going to leave the best wide receiver in the league by himself. When he's healthy,
what would you do?
One of the best wide receivers in the game by himself. So one-on-one, he's just got nobody on the other side. All right, man. He's got Jordan. Really
he's got Jordan. What's his name?
Jordan Addison is not. Yeah. I don't even consider Jordan Addison a top 35, 30, or 50 receiver in the game.
He's good enough to go one-on-one with.
No, but that was when JJ was by himself. Now, yeah, man. Maybe you got JJ, you got J-Jet on the left
you got
side or right side, whatever.
End.
His injuries don't make sense. I'm sorry, I don't believe in it, man. He's not a healthy individual, not always healthy, never can actually stay an actual 16, 17 games. I'm sorry, man. I would have got another receiver. Give me something complimentable, for J-Jet, man. I'm sorry.
Addison,
I'm sorry. I would go offensive. I would have gotten a receiver.
He's
They-
2 years
they-
in. You gonna do it for him already in 2 years?
They need defense. This is good because they let Jonathan Allen walk and they let Javon Hargrave walk. They needed a defensive
You know
tackle.
what's funny? Do you remember where Jonathan Allen came from?
Yeah, I do.
Allen?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know where he came from. What are you saying?
Alabama.
No. What team did he come from?
You talking about college?
No.
Talking about the Redskins? I mean, the Commanders?
Yeah. No. Go ahead and say it again.
I don't give me the Redskins. To me.
No, the Redskins. Go ahead and say it again.
Yeah, I'm always calling the Redskins. I struggle
No,
calling them.
thank you. I really appreciate you, man. 'Cause, you got you got Block over there. He'll probably never call him that. He thinks it's derogatory. But the Redskins, yeah, man. Jonathan Allen came from that team. Look at everybody that's been picked up from that line when we were supposed to have the best line in the league. Best front seven. Look where Chris Young went. Jonathan Allen. Look where Deron Payne is gone. Just think about where we are sending everybody.
Why can't y'all keep him? That's the question.
Here's my thing. Did you want Chris Young as your star edge receiver? Your edge. If you wanted Chris Young as your star edge, guess what, man? I think personally, you really just didn't like him enough so that you just go ahead and gave up a second and a third round just for him, just for say shits and giggles to say, hey man, I need this guy off my team. Here you go. He's detrimental to my team. Oh, Jonathan Allen, always injured. Here you go. We'll go ahead and give you a third. Oh, by the way, who was the other guy we gave it a round for a third? Damn, now I can't even think of the name. We give a guy away for a third round pick.
I don't know. I'm gonna say
I
this.
think he went over to a championship team.
Listen, we are about 3 to 4 picks from this thing just being a who's who after this. It's not a lot more day one game changers left in this draft that I can just see are clear, can't miss guys. It's about wide receiver. Got about 2-3 more picks. Quarterback is done. I don't think there's a lot of.
All right, let me ask you a question, Marcus. Let me ask you a question. If you could change the first 3 picks, if you could change the first 3 picks of this draft, where are they getting drafted at?
Wait, if I could change the first 3, hold on, let me go back to the first 3.
Yeah, if you could change the first 3 picks of this draft, who are you drafting?
Well, if I'm the Jets, I'm drafting Bain at 2. If I'm the Jets, I'm drafting Bain at 2. That's the number one thing. Now the Raiders, they do need a quarterback, and he's probably the best one out there for them to get. I just don't think he's a game changer. I think he'll be solid, but he's not what they expected to be. So
I think you think he's a Chad Pennington.
Shit, yeah, I'll give him Chad.
I'm being dead serious. I really think you think Mendoza's a Chad Pennington, man.
I don't think he's a Josh Allen.
I know you think he's a Chad Pennington, though.
Yeah, I'll give him Chad Pennington. I don't give him much else.
And that says a lot, man.
I don't give him much else. But I like Jeremiah Love at 3 for the Cardinals. I love it.
I thought that was a fantastic pick.
I love it.
Look,
Panthers offensive tackle.
is this the most amount of offensive tackles coming out in the first round?
Bro, offensive tackles are flying off the board, dog.
Like I think this is like the 5th or 6th one that I've seen since I jumped on the live. I think this is like the 5th or 6th one.
It's the
3,
5th
4, 5.
and we got 2 guards in there.
Yeah, and 2 guards.
Hey man, you know why, Ant? Because the game is won in the trenches.
Yeah, talk that big boy stuff.
I'm just saying, let's take a minute to talk about that. Do you disagree that the game is won? I know you can go on a tangent, but do you disagree that the game?
No, I'm not gonna. There's one thing I won't argue with you about. I won't argue with you, Mark. I know the game is won in the trenches. You gotta win. You gotta win inches. The game literally is a game of inches, but
pause.
You gotta have athletic guys to be able to move on that offensive line. to be able to run, block, do those zone blocking. You got to have guys to, come off the line and block, especially on screen plays. You got to have guys running off those zone blocks when they're, you got downhill, and then all of a sudden that right guard is actually coming across, or you got that left guard coming across. Like those things matter a lot. And I think that definitely matters. But I think this pick is being picked so quickly. It's so stupid because the Eagles now are on the clock.
Yeah, because they traded the Cowboys.
Ooh,
And they went and got Mekhi Lemon. That's pretty smart because they're getting ready to trade what's his name.
I like the thought. Again, I'm just not sure on Mekhi Lemon, but he's good. He's good. I don't know if he's day one good, but he's good.
Well, I mean, look, Howie Roseman hadn't.
All right. So for the Eagles to get Mekhi Lemon,
I'm good with all weapons for my man Hurts. I'm good with all weapons. I'm good with any weapons he gets. Any weapons he gets, I'm good. So
wait.
Now listen, I know you're not going to spend too much time on this Eagle pick because can we please? I don't mean to cut you off, man. Can we please talk about what you want, blocker?
A playoff win.
No, seriously.
Never mind. Okay. All right.
So this makes sense. AJ Brown is really going to go to the Patriots.
Let him get this off. Let him get this off. Blocker, what do you want before the pick is in? What do you want?
I'm looking at the best available players. I wouldn't be sad about a cornerback.
I would Tennessee. Gotcha. Go.
Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about McCoy for Tennessee, especially if he didn't fail the way he failed.
Okay. What do you want, bro?
I want us to trade back. That's what I think we should do is trade back.
Okay.
I would not be sad if I think we should trade back. We need to trade back and get more draft capital towards the middle rounds because the best available running back would be Jadarian Price, and he was pretty good, especially looked good against us. But
good point.
I don't think he's definitely not a first round pick in my estimation. Mike Washington, Nick Singleton, those would be really good running backs to look at as well.
Mike Washington, no man, he gonna fumble the shit out of that ball.
Not in the first round. I don't know that there's anybody that I like for a first round pick. So I think we need to just trade back.
Hey, can I ask you a question, man? Isn't your team based off defense, right?
We need more defense right now. Yes.
So why would you not go with the fucking best fucking edge rusher right now out there?
Miami. From the other side.
Oh boy, Akeem opposite.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Because
edge rusher is not side. If you do not go to the opposite side and not waiting to go offensively, I think you have a fucking problem because at the end of the day, you're always top 10, top 15 in defensive. But right now, you have nobody on the other side of TJ Watt. Why would you not want to have somebody on that side? I don't know if that's stupid or not.
Yeah, I wouldn't be sad about a tackle either. But so first of all, let me answer your question. And we've got three very capable pass rushers opposite of TJ Watt. As a matter of fact, we've got one pass rusher that some people think could replace TJ Watt. So no, I'm not going edge rusher at all. That is our strongest point of our defense right now. Now, if you wanted to talk about a defensive tackle, like maybe a Cade McDonald or a Lee Hunter or a Xavier Harris or somebody like that, yeah, that's the thought. I'm fine with that. But edge rusher is not one of my concerns. Linebacker, I don't feel like. Anthony Hill's pretty good. I wouldn't be sad about him, but
something stupid. If you pick something stupid,
yeah, it's got to be an offensive tackle. Especially with the first five that have gone off. I mean, we're kind of deep in our bag offensive line, but and I hope this guy's in some good. Lomu is the
I'm gonna turn this up, man. I just hold on.
I ain't gonna lie, this is huge. Man, who's your quarterback right now on the roster?
Will Howard and Mason Rudolph. I'm not sad about Will Howard.
I am.
I'm not sad about anybody that's won a national
I'm really
championship.
secretly a Steelers fan. Like I'm a Steelers guy too.
Right.
Jeez,
I-
has been terrible.
I'm not sad about a national championship. And let me guess, he played with pro players. Well, guess what we have? Pro players. We might have the best wide receiver cast maybe in the league right now. Because Darnell Washington is back. Patton Fryermuth is in a great place. And then you get DK, and now you got Michael Pittman opposite him. Yeah, we all right offensively. Even if our running backs aren't big sexy names.
Without no run game, you ain't.
If we get an offensive tackle that lives up to being a first-round offensive tackle, then yeah, our run game is going to take a big step forward. I'm also not sad. I wasn't happy about McCarthy being hired, but I'm not sad about it because offensively he's going to do what he's supposed to do.
Hey,
This is what we're doing in Pittsburgh right now.
That's our rally call
for the Pittsburgh Steelers 21st pick.
That's our rally call.
26 draft in the NFL draft. We're wondering if they're going to pick a kicker, a punter, maybe a long.
We don't need a kicker. We got the best kicker in the league. You watch your mouth. You put some respect on Chris Boswell, my friend. Only kicker to win games for somebody.
On the clock.
Listen,
anyway,
My God, the Pittsburgh Steelers are on the clock.
Whenever they make their
This is so great. I'm so excited for this. Godly.
All right, so look, man, we probably
love
got
your team, Blanca.
everybody loves my team. It's amazing.
No, we don't like your team, man. I'm sorry. I don't. Stop.
The Steelers are really
Man.
America's
Stop
team.
letting the halo
talk
above
that
your
talk.
head get too big.
Talk that talk.
Do me a
Are
favor.
really America's team.
I don't care if Marcus is on here. You know, Reverend always talks.
Anyway, hey, we probably
Reverend
got
Winston,
about.
By the way,
I probably got
ladies and
about
gentlemen,
10
that is
minutes left.
Reverend Winston here in the middle of this screen.
Oh, hold on, everybody
Oh my God,
quiet. Here comes
Jerome
the pick.
Bettis.
Here comes the pick.
Wow. Wow. Why are there like guys with Jet jerseys on?
The Pittsburgh Steelers are committed to
This
growing
guy said
the game
Jet
of football
jerseys.
and celebrating athletes at every level. Joining me on
Where's-
stage
where's-
are 6
where's
Rome
V?
Bettis Leadership Award recipients.
And like two of them have Jet jerseys on.
Tackle players and flag
Okay to be a
football
Jets fan.
athletes.
Everybody
Yeah.
loves the Jet.
Jet
Marcus,
jerseys.
I'm surprised you didn't go to the draft, man.
Leadership
I thought about it.
recognizes high school football
I'm
players
surprised
who
you didn't go to the
demonstrate
draft.
Leadership, character, and service, both on and off the field.
Look at Goodell. Get the
Congratulations
girls
to
on
each
the
of you.
God bless him. Hey, we got about 10 more minutes left.
All right, Doc. All right.
And then I'm gonna hop off. Not just because the Steelers pick is in, but also because
Hey, great way to end it with this Steelers pick of offensive lineman.
And with the 21st pick in
Talk
the
that-
2026 NFL Draft, the
Let's go, Bus.
select Matt
Ooh,
Ihanichor, tackle, Arizona State.
Yo, you picked an offensive tackle
offensive
from
lineman.
Arizona State.
he's a big, strong guy too,
Offensive lineman.
That's
That's solid. That's
and
solid.
he's fast. Second fastest
And-
time, 4.940. That's
And
a left tackle.
Coming out of Arizona State, he's good for a good passing
Hey.
game. Man.
That's
so
a
like,
left tackle.
with the fact that you guys are picking that, all right. So how are you thinking you're gonna go offensively, or the rest of this draft? Because it looks like you guys are
offensively-
gonna start drafting offensively.
No, we're good offensively. Think about it. So there's Rico Dowdle, there's Jalen Warren, there's still Caleb Johnson,
quarterback.
there's Will Howard, there's Mason Rudolph, there's Aaron Rodgers if he decides to come back. There's the best wide receiving core in football. Now we solidified our offensive line. We're good.
Hey, Marcus.
I wouldn't expect
You know,
the
me and you
Commanders
don't
fan
agree
to
on
understand.
a lot of shit, right? You know, like, look, man, I'm just keeping it real with you, Reverend. We don't see eye to eye on a lot of shit. and excuse my language, Reverend, but I wanted to ask you, do you really believe in this anointance from this man talking about Will Howard he's the quarterback? Because this makes no damn sense.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I have no faith in the quarterback situation.
Thank you.
Zero.
I just wanted to ask you that question. Maybe I was tripping.
laughing
Maybe the anointness and the godness and
I'm gonna say this. I think
Christ
it's
and
a joke for a
Christ
while.
Allah and all that other bullshit. But Will Howard?
Yeah.
I'm not sold on him, Doc. I'm not sold on him.
Well, so I mean, there's not a quarterback that you take in the draft.
No, there's
So
not.
you roll with it. Hey, so
I just think they don't make enough moves ahead. There's no forward thinking for the quarterback spot. Since
You are
Big
correct.
Ben's left, it's been a shit show.
Well, to be fair, the last like 3 years of his career were not great either. But,
Exactly. It was terrible. And I don't think that they put any thought into it, no planning. And then you were left with jokes. You drafted the guy just because he was from Pittsburgh.
Because, we could have got Jalen Hurts.
Y'all would have been better off with Willis.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Listen, I'm not going to argue with you. The quarterback play has not been good for a while. So no arguments there.
So listen, I know we about to drop, man. Listen, let me just give my little 2 cents real quick on the draft so far.
Yeah.
This class across the board, but specifically at the skill positions, very top heavy. Now, I'm not saying kids that are still left are trash, but I'm just saying there's not a lot of day one game changers left in this draft pass right now. Surprised at so many offensive linemen, but I think that's because the skill positions are not as big. Look how many folks are leaving now that the Pittsburgh Steelers have picked. But I think the draft is very top heavy. I think we saw all the flair. Now it's going to get down to real strategic, real basis of who can we draft to develop even a little bit. So that's my take on the first round.
Yeah, I was very shocked with some of the picks, but pleasantly surprised. I was happy to see Jeremiah Love find a good home. I think the Cardinals is a good home for him. Interested to know what they do with their quarterback position, because right now I think the top of their depth chart is what's his name?
I didn't know he was Canadian.
Who?
Akeem Mesidor from Miami.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that either. All right. That's
Hey, I tell you what, he's a guy, like I said, he's close to day one to me just because he's got that explosiveness, man, off the edge.
Right.
I'm sorry, go ahead with your recap though.
But yeah, I think I'm happy with a good deal of these with some of these homes. I think Tyson is going to end up in a pretty good place.
I think he's a great landing spot.
Yeah. I thought that. I think
that's a great division to play in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that division is, I don't want to call it soft, but there's a lot of teams that have a lot to do to get better. And so
there's not a lot of pizzazz, not a lot of face of the league type of people in that conference. So I think it's great.
So I'm interested to see how the rest of this shakes out. So join us. We're here all weekend. Tomorrow night it starts at 7, I believe, for rounds 2 and 3. And so we'll go for at least for a couple hours. Like tonight from at least 7 to 9 or somewhere in there. Saturday it starts at noon. I believe it's matter of fact it's 11 a.m. or something like that. So we'll definitely jump on as much as we can. Looking forward to tomorrow night. The guy, a couple folks from Cool Beans will be joining us for sure from the Vets Plus Sports. And then hoping to have a few more surprises. Our girl T Nicole she's at the draft in Pittsburgh. So she'll be joining us. B-Rod will be joining us. He's at the draft as well. So all weekend, lots of live reactions from the draft and getting ready for the NFL, the greatest religion there is. the greatest religion there is, man. But as I always say, man. Well, wait, before that, Big Mark, any shameless plugs, anything before you go?
Hey, man. Hey, Mark Winston, man. Look at _ Winston on IG, Mark Winston on Facebook, Mark Winston Enterprises on TikTok.
Find him. Find him, man, for everything. NIL, smarts,
Coaching,
yeah.
youth grassroots basketball, whatever you need, I got it.
Hey, man, that's why it's the enterprise, because it's all encompassing. He got it all. So make sure y'all check him out. Make sure y'all follow. That's what I got to do next when I get out done with this interview. Make sure y'all follow at Blue Report 1902 or I think it's the Blue Report 1902 on Instagram. Check out all the visuals. I spend a lot of late nights on that, and my family is very annoyed with me from the amount of time I spend on it. It is what it is. We're gonna be rich soon, so it'll be worth it.
There you go.
Hey, but thank y'all for joining. Thank you, Grandma, for joining. Most important viewer thus far. But definitely, and y'all make sure y'all right now, since we about to get off, but the draft is still going. Y'all go check out Vet Plus Sports. They are also live right now on YouTube. And so here's the link. Definitely check it out on YouTube. Go at Vet Plus Sports. Just look it up. These guys, great insight and got some really cool things. I've been hopping back and forth checking them out too, trying to steal some of their perks. So y'all make sure y'all check them out. We'll see y'all tomorrow at 7. I think it is 7 p.m. is when I'll be on.
See you then.
Yes, sir, man. Thank y'all for joining the Fanatic Sports Podcast.